I'm going to show you how I put my F-150 into dark mode. After I went to my first dark sky site, I opened up the door and I cast a light over the entire area. I was so embarrassed. I needed to figure out a way to stop my truck from illuminating the entire area. I have a 2014 F-150 and I did some research on the internet and saw that there's an application called FORScan that'll allow you to change the configuration of your truck and put it into dark mode so that none of the lights come on when you open the door. The software costs about $20 and requires you to have an OBD2 connector, which you can pick up from Amazon for about $70. Before I go any further and show you how I used FORScan and an OBD2 adapter to change my truck's configuration, incorrect changes can cause system errors and potentially damage your vehicle. Only proceed if you're confident and understand the consequences of making these changes. So the first thing you're going to do is find the OBD2 connector in your truck and plug in the adapter. Then on the other side of the adapter, plug that into your laptop that's running the FORScan application. Now we're going to start the FORScan application. The first thing we're going to do is click on the connect icon, and that's going to connect the application to the vehicle. Here you can see my Ford F-150 comes up. Click on yes, and it's going to go and read the configuration. The next thing we're going to do is click on the configuration and programming button, and it's going to bring up all the modules. Click on the body control module and then click on the button to execute the service procedures. Here you can see dark car is an option that is disabled by default. Click edit selected and change it to enabled and go ahead and click OK. It changes from disabled to enabled, and we're going to write the configuration back to the vehicle. The old value was disabled and the new value is enabled. Once you write it to the vehicle, it's going to tell you to cycle the ignition off and then back on. Click OK. Then you're going to go and disconnect the service procedures. And then finally, you're going to disconnect your vehicle from the application. At this point, unplug the cables, turn off the ignition, and turn it back on. Your truck should be in dark mode. It may be a little hard to see, but now I can open up the doors to my truck in the middle of the night and none of the outside lights come on. I'll put the link to the FORScan application in the description in case you're looking to put your F-150 into dark mode.